Hey everyone, I'm Marty and welcome to another episode of Weekly Gaming Traffic, in which I briefly inform you about the best, in my opinion, games released in the past week, and for this episode it's the week between 27th of March and 2nd of April 2017. Weekly Gaming Traffic is still shaping up, so this week let's try top 10 of action and casual games, including one game for dessert, and 7 free-to-play games in a separate video called WGT Special. Let's get right into the action games, which don't let us take our hands off our controllers, keyboards, or mice. I read that BMX was invented in 70s, but no. Apparently, Vikings invented bikes and ramps and all the tricks way earlier, along with Santa Claus. No matter that, what really matters is that Riders of Asgard is all about tricky and spinny joyride. It's not like we only ride our bike in one direction, no pun intended. We make transfers to another ramp or track, or we can just go back, or just keep sweeping the ramp with tricks. We can of course upgrade our bike for the gold earned. There are leaderboards and there are opponents, but sadly only in local multiplayer. Do you know how snakes move? The same way they talk. Sway. Snake Pass is quite unusual platformer since we control a snake, and the movement has been executed very well. We can use our rubbery bending in million places body to climb and to stick to objects by rolling around them. I would say it's as easy as it looks, which is not so easy, but we can interact with pretty much every single object in the game. 15 challenging levels to finish and beat for all the fans of platformers. It is time for something scary, claustrophobic, and breathtaking. The last one is not because of stunning views and landscapes, but simply because of lack of oxygen. Narcosis is a story-driven survival horror adventure taking place at deep bottoms of a sea. We know exactly what to do thanks to well-made narration, but the story is not so predictable. Whatever happens, we must keep calm. Any signs of stress or panic will cost us more and more oxygen, and the oxygen in Narcosis does not grow on trees, because there are no trees underwater. Get it? What is usually wrong with online first-person shooters? The answer lays in online first-person shooters that are popular. They're simple to start with, pretty much launch and go, but engaging, and it takes time to master, but the learning curve is evenly going up with time. That's my opinion. So what's with Ballistic Overkill? It's easy to start with, it's fast-paced, awesome graphics, and it has lots of things to learn with time. Numbers, okay. 7 classes, over 80 types of weapons, 10 maps, and 4 game modes. Sounds good? All the games that makes us think more, but slower. Although at first sight, the reason of putting Sumoman as a main character might be questionable, but it's not. Actually, it's perfect because Sumoman is a puzzle platformer adventure with advanced physics. Our hero is not a stable unit. If he falls over, he cannot get up. Do not worry though, we can rewind time and keep him on his feet this time. All the puzzles in the game have something to do with physics, plus, as you can see, the game looks very, very nice. What it says in the description of every weekly gaming traffic video, that we show games that, among other things, have interesting concept. Game with interesting concept, yes. You cannot deny that a game about managing a store is not an interesting concept. So what we can do here, first the inventory, which we have full control over. We order things demanded by our customers, we pick up lots of phones and all that micromanagement stuff, but we cannot do everything alone, so we need employees. And we hire employees by reading their resume, which are randomly generated. So it's safe to say that every employee in the game is randomly generated. When we save up some cash, we can upgrade our store. And I want to try this game. Really. After the Empire is a tough one. It's not much to show, but it's a lot to talk about. The game basically is about building the ultimate galaxy empire. We can choose the game to be turn-based or real-time with active pause. There's lots and lots of customization, starting from 5 difficulty levels to the faction we want to play as. Galaxies are procedurally generated. We make our empire grow by keeping it economically stable, things like trade routes and innovative income share system, taxes, you know. We also take care of military side, which is obvious because we cannot conquer new territories with hopes and dreams. 21 buildings to invest in and research. And I said not much to show. It doesn't mean that after the empire looks bad. It means that the game is to play, not to show. Jump, step, step is about planning and executing in a joyful and colorful way. It doesn't mean it's easy, but first things first. We control a bot named Bob, who woke up on a strange planet. Not only he lost his limbs, and he has no idea what happened, but his battery is running out. Bob communicates with us, and we can communicate back by sending him instructions and lead him through this strange yet very pretty planet. At first, everything goes smooth. Go forward, turn, go left, jump. But with each level, things get more and more difficult. We learn new, advanced commands. Sometimes Bob will have to lift something to pass through, another time he will have to punch someone. And there is a leaderboard for the best optimization of Bob, aka shortest sequences. The game is fun, and it does not cost much. How it would be to run your own weapon shop in a fantasy world? Let's find out. At first glance, it's what we could expect. A knight requires a sword, so we gotta craft it for him and deliver. Crafting costs us gold. We gotta pay our staff for making it. And of course we need materials. We spend some gold and we earn much more at the delivery. But where to get materials from? This is where RPG part of the game starts. It happens that we have our own people to send on adventures to gather materials needed for our business. We equip them with weapons and armors and send them off to the nearest forest. They fight monsters, they gather stuff, they get experience, they level up and bring back loot so we can run our shop. Simple but very addictive. What can I say? my pick of the week. Rain World is not just a platformer. Stealth elements are not just about hiding, and survival aspect is not just about eating. In Rain World, we find ourselves in a living world with its own rights and rules, and we must learn it in order to survive. A little slug cat we are. As much as a predator he can be for some creatures, he is an easy prey for other living things. We are free to explore, but when we start seeing raindrops falling on the ground and the ground shaking, we better run to the nearest vault to hide. Procedural, physics-based animations make everything that moves unpredictable. Click on the card right up and see how Rain World works and how awesome it is. That's almost it for this week. I hope you feel informed, and I'm not putting any ideas to your head, but there is surely something to pick and play. If you are interested in free-to-play games of the week, I send you to WGT Special. See you in the next weekly gaming traffic, because there will be another one. Have a good week. Stay safe. Bye.